YouTube? Badass Canadian coming at you here once again from the Lead-Footed Dreams and Custom Shop. You see what you're seeing there is a couple builds that are in progress. One being a kind of a barn find 79 Trans Am. It's still got some work to be done there, and then there's my 75 Trans Am that was also a barn find that I did. A couple other, some more Dodges that I'm working on there. My big trio of Dodges. But this video ain't going to be about mainly be about what I'm building. Actually, I'm going to step into the realm of kit reviews. This kit here that I'm going to do a review on is unfortunately it is another re-release from Revell. Actually a pretty cool kit. I've had it 2 or 3 times. Not once have I ever finished it because of the fact of anger issues or whatever the case may be. But the kit I'm talking about is this kit here. When they re-released this kit, Revell's gone and teamed up with a very famous automotive designer, being the one and only, from the hands of Boyd Coddington, from the creator of Boyd Coddington, gave this man his shot, and I'm talking about the one and only Chip Foose. So this is the kit here, boys. It is Revell's release of this year, re-release of the '68 Pontiac Firebird Chip Foose design. Some decent, box art. Obviously the man, Mr. Foose himself, had something to do with the box art. This kit here comes with 116 pieces. It's molded in white. Your traditional water slide decals. There's all kinds of box art about the kit all around here. Basically showing this. This kit here does not say it on the box, but like the previous Revell's previous release of the '68 Firebird, it is a 2-in-1 kit. The decals are pretty much straightforward, typical Revell fashion. Giving you your parts list and your paints list and that type of stuff. Instructions are pretty much straightforward. Pretty simple kit to build. Gives you a couple different options for exhaust system, raised or lowered rear end. It's pretty decent. Different interior options. You can, have your roll cage, racing seat, that type of thing. Gives you the option of whether or not you want to put the back seat in it or not. Pretty much that's about it. Gives you a couple different motor options. You could do your 400 series, blown, supercharged, the blower on it. And then gives you a couple different options for decals. You can go your different decals, and then it gives you your special decals for your Chip Foose design. The only downfall with this kit that I've seen so far, like the other kit release, the other release of this kit, what you're seeing here is the trees. They all look to be pretty clean, not much flashing, if any. Besides for your traditional cleaning up, it looks to be like a pretty clean, crisp kit. There's a racing seat. Looks to be about period correct. Different. If I can get it, where are we? There we are. Different seats for the front, and then your racing seat. Center console. Where are you? Right there, center console. It's got the little clock in the top corner. Interior bucket. You know, where you can just the side panels are, you know, it's a 3-piece interior bucket. So for those who like to cut doors open and whatnot, it makes it a little easier to do. Here you've got your one exhaust option here. The only downfall is it does only give you headers for it. It doesn't give you a stock exhaust manifold, so it just gives you the actual headers. Then it gives you the option of your dual exhaust, your rad support, your intake manifold, your engine halves, which seem to be pretty crisp and decent, your upper control arms, your brake master cylinder. This tree here, you've got your rad hose, your heads, valve heads, and a couple rad hoses, separate battery, two-piece rear end, couple shocks, and then you've got lifters for the rear end, so you can jack the rear end up a little bit, an actual molded, white molded alternator, and then it gives you your racing exhaust pipes, drive shaft, front suspension, and then one of the options it does give you, it gives you 2 hoods, one that's already got the hole cut into it and one without. Door panels look to be about correct for molding and markings according to the actual car itself. Here's another tree here. It gives you your rear end, a set of ladder bars, rad support, your fan, a couple different belt options, just a single hoop roll cage, and then you've got your your backings for your wheels. The only downfall I find with this kit is they do not give you a secondary option for wheels. It is just the one option, but they are like a low profile tire. They are a pretty decent looking tire. The glass parts look to be decent. Gives you your 4 headlights, your tail lights, your front and rear window. The body seems to be a pretty decent mold. Gives you the opening there. All it shows, but it gives you an open there to put your door handles in. It's got the Pontiac and the 400 on the back lid, molded in key locks, molded in Firebird on the front. The chassis actually looks to be almost identical to the '69 Revell Camaro. It almost looks to be identical there. And then you have your tires. They offer seem to be a fairly detailed. If I'm not mistaken, at one time it was pretty much the exact same rims. I think that they had, or exact same style of rim that Revell had put on one of their Fast and the Furious Supras at one time. Yeah, it looks like they got import rims on them. Unreal. And then your chrome tree. The chrome tree looks to be pretty decent. You get your front grille, your rear bumper, your supercharger there, oil pan, valve covers, carburetor, door handles, shifter. Gives you a tack gauge. Looks like a tack gauge there that you can be able to toy around with. Yeah, it looks to be like a pretty decent kit. I picked it up. I got it for 25 bucks. In my personal opinion, was it worth the 25 bucks? No, not really. I'd imagine you could probably get it a little cheaper. They have gone and reworked the decal sheet. They give you the big chip Foose graphics, which is the 2 silver patches and the license plates. That's it. That's all they gave you for cheap Foose graphics. They give you decals for your brakes through the bigger wheels, and then they give you 2 sets of racing decals, racing stripes, a red set and a white set, and then a red and white 68. And that's basically about it. You've got your gauges, a couple different license plates, a couple sponsor decals, and that's basically it. My review of this kit, like I said, is it worth the 25 bucks that I paid for it? No, not really. Am I going to be in a hurry to build it? No, it'll get put away and set aside. But you know, brothers of the KPM, members of the KPM, seen that I had posted the picture that I've gotten this up on the club Facebook page and asked me to do a review on it. So you know, sorry about the piss poor quality of a review, but that's it. Another downfall with this kit is the rims, or tires I should say, are held to the actual car via 4 little pins. Yes, 4 little pins hold the wheels in place. Just absolutely lovely. But that's basically it, guys. You know, I'm going on 11 minutes here on this kit review. You know, to everybody that's watching, you know, peace, mad love, mad respect. You know, comment, rate. If you haven't already subscribed, you know, please subscribe. I'll subscribe back to you. Till next time, Badass Canadian from Lead Footed Dreams saying peace, mad love, mad respect. Later.